What's good, YouTube peeps and barbecue freaks? Thank you guys for joining me today. Today's video is actually a recipe that I got from one of the channels that I absolutely love to watch. And I apologize if I butcher the name, but it's Gochujang Mama. I love this channel. The videos that she puts out are just great. I absolutely love it. In fact, I didn't even realize how big her channel was until I really looked today. And she has a huge channel. However, when you look at her videos, she makes you feel like you're right there with her. Her recipes are so simple that they're easy to follow. In fact, I've made a few of her recipes and they have been excellent. And some of them are my go-to recipes. So I absolutely love this channel. I will leave a link below and go show her some love. Let her know that I sent you. I'm sure she would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. Anyway, today's recipe is a creamy cheese spaghetti recipe. I guess that's what I would call it. I don't know what I would title it. The title will give it away in the video. But this is a recipe that I've never made before. I just saw it. She just put out a video. I think it was maybe today or just here recently. And it looks so good. And I wanted to give it a try. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to follow her recipe pretty much to a T. And we're going to see how this turns out. I'm really excited. I think this is going to be good. I can't wait to try it. Let's get started. All right, you guys. So first thing we're going to do is I've got a pan here with a couple of tablespoons of oil. I'm going to take half of a small white onion. Dump that in here. Get it all out of here. We're going to saute this onion down a little bit. We just want to get it translucent. And then we're going to add, I'm going to let it saute down for just, I don't know, maybe about a minute and a half. And then I'm going to add some, I got about 3 cloves of garlic that I minced up that I'm going to add to this. And we're doing this just to season the meat, help season the meat. So, get this turned down just a little bit, because I don't want to burn that. And then we're going to let this, like I said, saute down. Actually, I'm probably going for about a minute, and then we'll add the garlic. All right, you guys, this onion has been cooking now for just about a minute. You can see it's starting to brown up. We're going to add some garlic. I got 3 cloves of garlic here that I minced up. We're going to add that to the mix. And we're going to let this saute for, I don't know, 30 seconds to a minute. When we add the meat to this, it's going to continue to cook down. So we don't, you know, I'm not trying to get it all the way cooked down, but I like to get it a little sauteed. Man, that smells so amazing. Sauteed onion and sauteed garlic. Freaking, the smell is just amazing. But I'm about to make it even better. I'm going to add some It's Incredible to this. Oh, man. If you guys could smell that. Let's just bring that ground beef over here. So next, I'm going to add 1 pound of ground beef. Got the missus here who's about to add that in. So we're going to let this ground beef cook until it's done. We're going to mix it in with the onion and the garlic. And it's going to add tons of flavor. So we'll just get this broken up and let it cook down. And then I'll pick back up once this is done. I'm actually going to season this ground beef with some of this It's Incredible, because it's so dang good. And like I said, we use it on everything. All right, so the wifey just drained the oil from the ground beef. That's cooked down. I'm gonna season it with some, it's incredible, because that stuff is so good. And then we're gonna add a bottle of this classico Italian sausage. Here you go. Spaghetti sauce. You could use whatever sauce you like. In fact, I don't think we've ever used this one. I just happened to grab it off the shelf, so this isn't even one that we normally use. But we're gonna take this. Let's see, it's 8 ounces. We're gonna take this and just put it right over the ground beef. Again, use whatever spaghetti sauce you prefer. If you want to make your own, make your own. If you want to buy a store-bought, buy a store-bought. I wanted to keep it really simple, so I just bought a regular store-bought. And this one, I literally just grabbed it off the shelf. So again, this is I don't even think we've ever tried this one, but I just grabbed one off the shelf. So we're gonna let this.
Some good garlic in there.
Yeah, it has so this it's an Italian sausage. It has some peppers and onions, but I put minced garlic in there, so that's probably what you're looking at. But again, use whatever spaghetti sauce you like. Again, I just grabbed this one off the shelf. So we're just gonna mix this together, let it warm up just a bit, and if you can see over here, let's see if I can adjust this real quick.
Did you want it on?
Which one?
The front?
Yeah. So back here, we got a pan of water that's been boiling. We're gonna drop some spaghetti noodles in that one, and it's probably gonna be, again, you know, it's just for the missus and I. So we usually tend to cook in smaller batches, but it's probably gonna be half a bag of spaghetti noodles. And the bag is a, let's see, this is a 24-ounce bag. I don't know if you can make it out there. 24-ounce bag. We're just using half of it. We use the other half for a previous cook. Again, it's just for the missus and I. If you're feeding a family of more than just 2, you know, just adjust this to whatever you need. So we're gonna take this. We'll probably break it in half. We'll break it in half and dump it in the hot water and let that cook. All right, so we're gonna add the spaghetti to the water. The wifey is gonna break it in half there, dump it right in. We're gonna let that boil, and as that's cooking, this is actually already done. So as this is cooking, we're actually, well, once this is done, we'll actually start on the cream sauce right over here that we're gonna use for this recipe. So we'll let that cook. How long is that gonna take, baby?
Maybe like seven. Depends on how tender you want the spaghetti to be.
We want it fully cooked.
7 minutes, maybe.
7-8 minutes, we're reckoning. So we'll let that boil. Again, this is done, the ground beef, and then we'll move over here and get the cream sauce started. After these are done, we need to wait for these to get done first. All right, so at this point, we're gonna make the sauce, the creamy cheesy sauce. We've got half and half. If you cannot get half and half, and this is a 16-ounce container, if you cannot get half and half, use 8 ounces of, what did I say it was, whole milk?
Whole milk.
Whole milk and...
Whole milk and heavy whipping cream.
Heavy whipping cream, that's right. If you cannot get half and half, use 8 ounces of whole milk and heavy whipping cream. Mix that together. So what we're doing here, what the wifey is doing here, she's adding some shredded mozzarella to the pan, and we're just gonna mix that up. We're gonna let that sauce get hot. We're gonna let that cheese melt, and as it melts, is that all the whipping cream, or is this too much?
Okay. Add half.
Yeah. So we only added about half of the whipping cream, and just to start with, and she's adding some shredded mozzarella. Normally, I will say that we like to take our cheese like in a block form and shred it ourselves. I just think that melts better. However, we're trying to make it easier tonight. So I got some mozzarella that was already shredded, and that's what the missus is using. So as this cream warms up, we're going to continue to add the mozzarella and you know, swirl it up until it gets to a thickness that we like. And that's an 8-pound bag of, or 8-ounce bag of mozzarella that the missus is using. So she'll just continue to mix it up, add cheese as she goes until we reach a consistency that we're happy with. All right, you guys, as you can see, the missus has been mixing in the half and half along with that shredded mozzarella, and how thick it is. That's actually what we're looking for. So that's perfect. And I will tell you that we did add some It's Incredible. Can you see that? We did add some It's Incredible to this cheese. Again, we use this stuff on everything. I told you, on everything. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take some of the noodles that are already cooked, and we're gonna add them to this cheese sauce here. Yeah. So the missus is gonna take those, add them right in, and then just continue to stir it in. And we are adding some of this water from the noodles into this, just kind of thin it out a little bit. It's gonna work just fine. So take all your spaghetti noodles that you cooked up and add them right to this mix.
Try not to spill, but you know.
That's all right, you're good. All right, so this is what the noodles look like in the sauce. We're gonna move that to a dish that we're gonna put in the oven. But you wanna take your spaghetti noodles, mix them with that cheesy, creamy sauce, which tastes so good. Just make sure it gets mixed up really good. Next, we're gonna move on to the next step. All right, so we're gonna take the noodles, they're all done in the cream sauce, and we're just gonna pour it in the bottom of this container. Oh, that tastes so good.
I totally missed the pan.
Yes, you did. You dropped it all on the cutting board. That's all right. So we're gonna get it in here. Get it dumped in here. And then we're gonna add the meat sauce on top. All right, so we got the spaghetti and the cream sauce in a pot or in a dish. We're gonna take the ground beef spaghetti mix that we made, and we're gonna pour that right on top. And the missus is gonna pour it right over the top and just kind of spread it out. Just kind of even it out. There you go. That's good, and just spread the rest of it out. So we get an even coating. So we get that spread out. We got the noodles or the spaghetti with the cream sauce. We've got the ground beef with the spaghetti sauce. Now we're gonna top it with some more mozzarella, grated mozzarella, and grated Parmesan. So the missus is gonna cover it from one end to the other with some shredded mozzarella. And then we're gonna hit it with a little bit of shredded Parmesan. And then we're gonna throw it in the oven, uncooked, at 450 degrees for 15 minutes. So we got enough grated mozzarella. We're gonna come back and hit it with some grated Parmesan right over the top. Throw it in the oven, and we'll pick back up once this is done in about 15 minutes, see what it looks like. Again, in the oven, 450 degrees, 15 minutes, uncovered. Are you guys, the cheesy, creamy spaghetti is done. As you can see, it's been in the oven. This top cheese has melted it. It looks great. I'm gonna let this rest for just a few minutes, and then we're gonna cut into it and give it a taste. All right, you guys, the spaghetti is done. This creamy, cheesy spaghetti is done. I'm gonna have the missus cut a couple of pieces out. Yeah, just go all the way down. So she'll just scoop out a piece, I don't know, probably from the bottom there. What piece you want, baby? Right there, right in the middle. Get it. Get it. Yum. Doggy. I
Oh, you
think.
can smell the peppers. Smell
you?
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I suggest you get one with peppers, bell peppers.
What do you mean with peppers?
It's got bell peppers.
Oh, the sauce?
The spaghetti sauce has bell peppers.
It does.
Onion, garlic.
We're gonna, this is the dish here. We got a piece here. I think the missus and I both are gonna take a piece out of this one and see what it tastes like. Are you guys? The missus and I are about to take a taste of this. It's hot. Yeah, it's. I don't know if you can see it. It's steaming hot. Holy cow! Let's take a blow it and see what it tastes like.
That is good.
It's good.
It's good.
It's good. It is. It's actually really good.
You get the creaminess of that, the cheesy goodness. Yeah,
you know.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, she's right. You definitely pick up that creaminess from that
The white sauce.
that cream sauce that we made. It's good.
Okay.
I like it. First time ever making this dish. I've never made it before. Again, I got this recipe from Gochujang Mama, which is a YouTube channel that I absolutely love, and you guys need to follow her if you aren't following her. I will leave a link below. Go show her some love. I probably got, I don't know how many recipe videos from her channel that I've gotten, but she has an amazing channel. Go show her some love. This dish is actually excellent.
It's good.
It's good. We got some butter, garlic, bread that we're going to eat with this. It's going to be good. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
Take care, you guys.